What are the latest market trends in Saratoga, California? That's what we're going to be covering in today's Bay Area Housing Market Minute as I do a live reaction to the latest trend graphics report coming out of Saratoga, California. The Bay Area housing market is on fire. This is not front page news. And in some marketplaces, however, we are starting to see signs of a slowdown. And that's exactly what we're going to be going over in today's Bay Area Housing Market Minute. But before we get into the data and before we get into the numbers, if you're a home buyer in today's marketplace and you're looking for a comprehensive data set to assist you in your home buying decision making, you can go ahead and text the word data plus the area, the zip code, or the neighborhood that you're looking in. And we'll get that sent straight to your inbox. And if you're a home seller in today's marketplace and you're thinking, well, is now the right time for me to sell? Or how much should I price my property for? All that information will be provided to you in a data report sent straight to your inbox when you text the word data plus your property address. Text that and we will send that data straight to your inbox. Okay, so I have not looked at this data at all, so I'm going to be doing a live reaction here as I go through the trend graphics report. Obviously, this is for the month of October here in 2021 for all residential properties in the city of Saratoga. And okay, well, actually, this is good news for sellers, not for buyers. This is not good news for buyers. What you're seeing here is a representation of the active inventory, the homes for sale, which is represented by the light green line, versus the pending sales, red, and the dark green line, sold inventory. And what's clear to me here is that for the last 2 months, we were actually seeing kind of a narrowing in the number of homes for sale versus the number of homes pending in Saratoga. And this is generally indicative of a neutralization, a stabilization. Anytime the red line is above the green line, it's a very, very, very good market. And we're actually starting to see signs of that of the market widening, of that gap, of that delta widening in Saratoga, which should be great news for home sellers, not so great news for you buyers out there. And honestly, this is not atypical. We're very used to seeing in this time of year, if you've seen previous videos of mine, you'll know that this is very common to see in the summer months, a bit of a slowdown. And for us to see a pickup in September is, first of all, not unusual. Second of all, could have been predicted. And third of all, as I have been experiencing in this marketplace in real time as a team lead, overseeing many agents here in the Bay Area, this looks about right to me, just based on what we're seeing in terms of activity levels. So another thing that I wanted to check out here was just sales. Okay, so well, yeah, this is, listen, if you're a home seller, again, this should be music to your ears. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's been, wow, since September of last year that we've had a month where the list price to sales price ratio is under 100%, which basically means that on average, homes are selling for more than what they're listed for. Now, this may seem like not front page news to you, which is true, but the fact that on average for the last 12 months now, we've had consistently well above 100% sales price to list price ratio. This is built-in equity into the marketplace that is going to be nearly impossible in order to wipe out or negate. And so for those who are kind of sitting on the fence right now and you're looking at the numbers and you're looking at the data and you're saying, oh my gosh, like, is this ever going to end? If you look at the leading indicators right now, the leading indicators are saying that the market is in a really good spot for a long time to come. If you see the difference between active inventory and the homes pending right now in Saratoga, there is so much buffer being built into the marketplace that you could literally see the absorption rate, which, by the way, I haven't checked out yet. Absorption rate is down here, and we're looking at 159% absorption rate. Anything above a 33% is considered a seller's market. So the fact that we are well above 100% over what's actually considered a seller's market of inventory being absorbed. Remember, absorption rate, for those of you who are new to this channel, is the number of homes pending, or the number of homes that are active versus the number of homes that are sold in a given month. And so when we have a 159% absorption rate, that means that every home that's being listed is being sold, and even then some. And so for us here that are kind of sitting on the sidelines and thinking, well, when is the carnage going to end? The absorption rate tells us that there is so much buffer in this marketplace that if you are waiting on the sidelines for something to happen, something negative to happen to this market, you're going to be waiting a long time unless something extraneous comes along that totally shocks all of us aka like COVID. But even still, the market survived COVID. So again, it's one of those things where what can't this market sustain? Well, especially in areas like Saratoga, it's going to be difficult to see a scenario in which we see a ton of buyers leave the marketplace or a ton of homes come on the market. Because even if the number of homes, like let's just do the math here, like even if the number of homes double, we would still be in a very good seller's market. And even if the number of buyers were cut in half and the demand were cut in half, we'd still be in a strong seller's market. So either way you cut it, we're in this for the long haul. And so if you're watching this data and you're trying to think, okay, well, what's the right move for me? If you're a buyer, clearly, like it's very simple. It's not going to get better for you anytime soon. For sellers, there is, if you are thinking, is it better now or should I wait or can I wait? I don't want to change my plans. Can I wait until the spring? There seems to be enough evidence here to support that we will have a strong enough market in the spring that your equity is going to be safe. I don't see enough leading indicators of a correction over the next 3 to 6 months. So if you are a seller that is thinking, should I sell now? Should I sell later? Like waiting is going to be okay. If you're a buyer, time is of the essence because time right now in this market is money. This is Danny Gould, everyone, with the Selling Silicon Valley Group, and I will catch all of you in the next Bay Area Housing Market Minute.